Hey there, I'm Patrick Carroll. Welcome to the Affinity Group Virginia Culinary Center. Our Culinary Center was designed to showcase our clients' products to customers just like yourself. This video is part of a series that highlights our products and how you may use them in your operation. Hey folks, Patrick Carroll with Affinity Group here. I got my good buddy Mr. Don Prince with me. Today we're going to talk about one of the most popular and profitable menu items that we see across the country. That's right, pizza. Everybody's favorite. So what is the most important part of a pizza? Is it the crust, the cheese, the toppings? We personally think it's the crust, and that's what we're going to focus on today. Is a company called Ital Crust. In addition to that, we're also going to take you through the whole pizza program that we can offer. So we're going to talk about toppings from Smithfield Foods, we're going to talk about cheese from Galbani Lactalis, and of course sauces, pizza sauce from Red Gold Tomato Products. So Dawn's going to start us off with focusing on the Ital Crust pizza crust that you see here in front of us.
All right, now I want to talk about first the 6 ingredients that go into a very clean label, non-GMO items. You've got the soft wheat 00 flour, you've got extra virgin olive oil, sunflower oil, you've got water, salt, and yeast. It also is very minimal labor, minimal equipment needed, and pretty much any oven can be used to make these products. You got the 16-inch, we got the 12-inch pizza crust here, you got the 11-inch pizza crust here. We actually have a 9.5-inch gluten-free crust, then the 8-inch crust, and then we also have flatbread crusts as well. You got the 5x14 flatbread, and you got the 6x10 flatbread. And with that, Patrick's going to tell some of the different ingredients and kind of menu ideas that we came up with some of these pizza crusts.
Yep, so a super important part, obviously, of putting pizza on your menu is how to menu it. So we're going to show you guys some different menu ideas using some of those suppliers and manufacturers that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. So we're going to start with a Hawaiian pizza. We used Dole pineapple slices, Smithfield bacon bits, and Smithfield sliced ham as well on this pizza. Of course, with some Galbani whole milk shredded mozzarella. So we're going to move on. You've got a very traditional pizza here. This is just your regular pepperoni. Of course, using Smithfield 14 to 18 count pepperoni. Galbani, we use the diced cheese on this one, so it gets a little more of an even melt. And of course, your Red Gold pizza sauce. Moving on down, this is a popular one we're seeing on menus as well. It's a buffalo chicken pizza. So we've got Curly's pre-shredded and pre-smoked chicken on top with some, again, we use the diced Galbani whole milk mozzarella on this to get a nice even melt. And then we'll move on to the next one. We've got a traditional meat lovers here. So again, focusing on some Smithfield meat products, we've got Italian sausage, bacon bits, and then again, your 14 to 16 count pepperoni, all from Smithfield. Moving on down, you've got a traditional margarita. This one is my personal favorite. We used a nice thinly sliced mozzarella, fresh mozzarella from Galbani Lactalis, along with some fresh tomatoes and of course topped with fresh basil. This is kind of a unique one we came up with today. It's a eggplant Parmesan pizza. So you've got a fresh breaded eggplant on top with your whole milk mozzarella and your basil crumbles up to finish it off. Almost down to the end, we've got a white pizza, traditional white pizza with some Bay Valley banana peppers and mushrooms. And then last but certainly not least, this is an item we're seeing across the country on menus, on flatbreads, pizzas, so on and so forth. And this is a pulled pork barbecue pizza. So we use the Curly's pre-shredded smoked pork, along with some Colby Jack cheese and red onion, and barbecue sauce being the base. So next we're going to talk to Dawn about, of course, how to make money on pizza and how to prep a pizza.
So what I use, just to kind of do a little prep here, I use the 16-inch, and I didn't mention earlier, but these are all oak wood fired pizza crusts. But we're using the 16-inch crust here. I used Red Gold pizza sauce. This right here, we have the mozzarella whole milk Galbani shredded mozzarella. So we'll put that on. It's pretty easy peasy. Also minimal training for training your staff on how to do this. Spread it around. Then we'll go to the Smithfield bacon bits or diced bacon. These are pre-cooked. The pepperonis. This is the margarita pepperoni. That's 14, 16 count pepperoni. We're just trying to pop that around a little. And we use 24 pieces on this. Again, it's something that you can modify it to your menu needs and to the size of your menu, the crust. And then we use the Italian sausage from Smithfield. And then we used our all seasonings Mediterranean oregano. Kind of just top it off a little bit and get it ready for the oven.
And your plate cost on this is going to be right around $6.69. And what we would suggest menuing a meat lover's pizza like this for is somewhere in the $19.95 range. You should definitely be able to get that for a 16-inch pizza. This is going to be, most places are going to menu this as a large pizza. So you should be looking at around $13.26 plate profit on each one of these pizzas that you send out of your restaurant. So that's a great number to focus on, and also great profit for anybody that wants to do pizza. So in closing this out, guys, the one thing that we want to focus on is that we can take you through the process of getting into a pizza program, all the way from these beautiful crusts from Ital crust, going all the way to the toppings, the sauce, and the cheese. And also remember, you don't have to spend a ton of money on equipment or labor to have these items on your menu. So thank you for listening. If any of this stuff interests you, if you have questions, please reach out to your local Affinity group rep. Thank you. Thanks for joining us today. For more videos and information, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or contact one of our presenters.